Busch Gardens Tampa is home to many fun and exciting attractions. One of the most thrilling rides at Busch Gardens is Kumba, a steel roller coaster built in 1993. The thrills given by this ride became too intense for one guest on a summer day in June of 1995. That guest was 13-year-old Lacey Ingram, and this is her story.
Kumba! The word Kumba means roar in the African Congo language, and this coaster really roars.
Designed by Bolliger and Mabillard of Switzerland and opened in 1993, Kumba introduced three first-of-a-kind elements. The camelback, a maneuver which creates 3 seconds of weightlessness while spiraling 360 degrees. A diving loop, which plunges you into a loop from a height of 100 feet. And a 108-foot vertical loop, the world's largest.
During the 2-minute, 54-second ride, you'll also be taken through a cobra roll, an oblique loop, vertical spiral, and a double corkscrew at speeds of up to 60 miles per hour and pulling 3 3/4 Gs. Do you want to get off now, or, uh-oh, too late now?
On June 10, 1995, Lacey Ingram and her family went to visit Busch Gardens Tampa. After having a day filled with fun and excitement, Lacey and her cousin decided to have one last ride on the park's newest roller coaster, Kumba. Their choice to ride Kumba that day would create a course of action that would affect their family greatly. Lacey seemed to enjoy the ride. At one point she looked over at her cousin who was riding with her and asked if she was scared, seemingly excited for what was to come. The first 2 minutes went as expected and the ride brought joy to everyone riding, but the last few seconds as the train pulled into the station, everyone would soon realize that tragedy had struck as Lacey passed out and wouldn't wake up. It took paramedics quite some time to get to Lacey and attempt life-saving measures. Because of this, Busch Gardens was found 70% liable. Due to Lacey having a pre-existing medical condition, her mother was found 30% liable. The liability being split means Lacey's mother was awarded a $350,000 judgment.
And so, as the sun sets slowly in the west, we bid a fond farewell to Kumba, Busch Gardens Tampa, and all its beautiful critters.